College Football. I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The 16 would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Gators offense will get the first possession of the game. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
And that's one Gator quarterback that's got a little bite on the ground.
Yeah, just something to him. You could tell, man, he can make so many big plays. He can run the football. He can throw it, obviously, but a guy that can do it all. And when you got a guy at the quarterback spot in Gainesville with all that talent around him, this team can go a long way.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the Gators moving quickly to the line. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. The Gators line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He makes the catch at the 10. He gets a block. Touchdown, Arkansas! Stealing a score on special teams. The whole thought process is just get the ball back and what will we do on offense? And the special teams takes care of that.
What a great job by the special teams unit, making a big-time play. Listen, the offense was going to get the ball, Reese. Yeah, I get you, but they got this taken care of. Take the punt return, make a few guys miss, take it all the way to the house. Really good execution of that punt return.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. He punted on the opening possession of the game. Might still have a few plays left on that opening script. Got a little space. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Across the 40, outbounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
That's a really good-looking run. I tell you, it's not easy to start at the running back position for the Florida Gators. When you think of where they can recruit in the state of Florida and really nationally, they've got a lot of the best around the country in high school wanting to come play here. So it says a lot if you're RB1 in this offense, but this dude shows you why. Speed and playmaking ability all day long.
Here's the pressure. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
That's a great job in the back end in coverage. They knew coming into today that they were going to be challenged by this group of wide receivers, and they knew they were going to have to be able to run stride for stride with them and make plays. They weren't able to get pressure on that last one. Because of the coverage at the back end, they come away with the pick.
To the air on first down. Using his feet to buy time. Going to try to get it himself. Quarterback gets past the marker. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Gators now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Off the play fake. That's caught. It's Madden. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Fires downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Gators will send out the punt unit for the first punt. Makes the catch at the 30. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
Unleashes one. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
And they're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He'll pull it on the read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Gators want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Gators decide to punt it away. Catches it at the 30. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Palmer.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped a gain of 6. Keep it on the ground. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
4th and 1, I got to know my situation. I got to know I can't mess around as a running back. I got to get through the hole, make the 1st down. No matter what, if I got to run somebody over, I'm running straight downhill, straight for those sticks, making sure I get that 1st down.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Got out of trouble and throws. Grab near the marker. It's Dennis. Touchdown, Arkansas! And they take it in for 6 more. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown in the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. He'll try to do it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. First play of the period will be a second down. Wants to go up top. Looking to scramble. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. And the Gators come to the line in the hurry-up. On third and long, he's going to have to. The punt team makes its way onto the field.
Fourth down coming up.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Dances away. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
He's going to take off. Gets the first himself. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Still running at the 40. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. And the Razorbacks with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. The offense very fortunate to get that.
Hold it.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Quarterback empties his backfield. Going to sling it on second down. Starting to feel a little pressure. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. There he goes. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Razorbacks are in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Escapes the pressure going right. He's got it. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
Finds a soft spot in the middle. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Gators with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll do it himself. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide open downfield. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. And 10. Back to the ground game on the left. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. Right down the boulevard, it's good. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Keeps it and gets past the chains. At the 45 on its way. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The give to Davis. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. It up, it's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Touchdown, Arkansas! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They scored again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Gainesville. What a fine college football game we've got. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? With that said, let's send it back to our guys and all those chomping hands there in the swamp.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Davis. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Wants to go up top on first down. Here's the heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the Razorbacks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Breaks into the open. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
Strong, firm tackle. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, the power run here. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
Yeah, a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
Quick pass on the jet motion. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this league, Dave, if I were allowed to put back and push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Headed to the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
What an example of this quarterback just putting his offense on his back. Drop back, wanted to throw the ball downfield, nobody open, no problem. Extend the play, buy himself some time, and then take off with his legs to score that touchdown.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Gators sending the offense back to work. To the air on 1st down. It'll be 6, and it'll be a 1st down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Madden. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give to the tailback. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force him to settle for a field goal? Caught in the backfield, it's Madden. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. With a double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Shakes off the defender. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Gators pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Makes a connection. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. We've reached the break. Arkansas has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. He'll keep it himself. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be 1st and goal. The Gators kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Gator! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they want, and now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Got enough for the first down and wants more. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Oh, he's got some space. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Razorbacks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Bring in the heat. He won't have enough for the first down as the defense able to corral him. It'll be 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Here comes the heat. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good... but it did not work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Got the first down and more. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Floats it out in space. And the pass is complete, but less than nothing to show for it. They're knocked down behind the line. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. He wants it all. Touchdown, Florida! Fit it in the window for the score. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive with a pass. He's going to run it. Got a first down. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another first down, and he has just been running wild on this defense. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. The give out of the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
That, friends, is a busting play. Incomplete. facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Scrambling away. Did the work himself. Turning it on. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. The Razorbacks look to keep this drive humming. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Quick pass on the fly motion. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And great recognition by the corner. That touch pass after he throws at the quarterback, it's a pass. He can't throw it forward again. Nice job understanding that. Flying up, coming and making the big tackle in the open field.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Into the end zone. Intercepted to stop the threat.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Roll. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run play action. Got his man. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Stands in and takes the hit. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators!
That quarterbacks have to do a great job in the pocket, letting routes develop, taking their time. He does, throws the ball down the field, receiver catches it, and then does the rest, takes it in to the end zone for 6.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
This is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Finds him out of the backfield. Oh, and he ruins the big Gator with a fumble. And they put it on the deck, but it gets out of bounds to avoid the turnover. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Arkansas. And the stomping has commenced. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on 1st down. Under fire. There he goes. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Wants to go up top on 1st down. They get to him as he throws. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were